Hello, welcome back to this channel. Today's gonna be a super fun video because today we are gonna be building our aquaponics setup and all the upgrades we're gonna be doing to the hydroponic setup and to the aquaponics setup. We have a lot of stuff to do. Now, this video is gonna be like 3 hours long, so we're gonna be splitting it in half. Everything we get done today will be the first part, and then tomorrow's gonna be a very big day because tomorrow we're gonna be picking up the fish, we're gonna be dumping the water in it, we're gonna be making sure everything works right. So that video will be more of maintenance and doing last minute stuff. So before we start building everything and talking about what we're gonna be doing, please subscribe, hit the bell notification bell so you do not miss our video. Please like this video. Let's go and start today's video. Alright, before we do start building the setup, I want to talk about what we've done to prepare with all the buckets full of water and all the stuff we're going to be putting into the system to make sure it functions right. So first, in this box right here, we got a ton of grow lights, which will be very exciting because we're going to be adding 3 grow lights on each shelf. Then we have a ton of rocks, even more rocks that we have in other areas. Then we have kind of like the pebbles to do the strawberries. We have a ton of fans, and this is just kind of like the hose to bring it all the way up the shelf into the biofilter. Then we have a lot of stuff here. I was talking about this in a different video. We have all of just kind of like the hydroponic pots in there. We have the pump, we have the pH level tester thing, we have all the air, biofilter beads, so much other stuff. We got the filter, the goldfish food, and then so many other things. I'll be covering a lot later in today's video too. We have the nutrients for the hydroponics, and however this opens, this is just the pump, or not really the pump, it is the piece we're going to be putting onto the biofilter to make sure there's no leaks. So hopefully this works, and I guess I don't even know where I'm going to be starting. There's so much to do. I think I'm just going to go ahead and start doing the grow lights, try to get all the grow lights and fans put on, and then start doing the actual setup. And then yeah, we'll see how that goes in the next few minutes. So I guess I'll go start getting the actual grow lights ready, and I'll see you guys in a second once they're ready to be put on the system. Alright, it's been about 15 minutes. I've gotten all of the wires off all the things, and I've kind of looked at each one because some of them I put this like blocker thing that's extremely hard to get off. So now I kind of have to figure some stuff out with that to kind of just figure out what I'm going to do with that and just try to make sure it works right. Then I've gotten all of these on, so now I need to figure out where to put each one. I need to just zip tie each one to each shelf, figure out all the electrical stuff, and then I guess I'll see you guys once I figured all that out. And then yeah, alright, I gotta say that was a lot more complicated than I thought that was gonna be, but after about 30 minutes I have finished. Definitely a lot of cutting I'm gonna have to do with a lot of the zip ties and just to make it look cleaner, I guess. I also need to really level each grow light and try to get them to be just more leveled, because that's not super leveled when I look at it like that. But today is Christmas, so I do have some Christmas type of activities to do. So I'll probably be working on this in probably about 4 hours. So I guess I'll see you guys in 4 hours, but for you guys it's going to be 2 seconds. So I'll see you guys when we're going to go into the next thing. Alright, so now we got the fans. To be honest, I don't really know exactly how I'm going to be doing this. I'm still trying to decide if I want to have maybe like a fan up here and maybe angle it down where the fan is going directly on this, because I really feel like if I have it like to be honest, like if I have it like up here or something, I feel like that's not very productive. Or like if I mean I could have it right here or something, but to be honest, when I do kind of mess with the just the actual parts of this, I'm gonna have to take the fans off, and I really like them to be more permanent. So I might, plus if I put them like right here or something and try to angle them down, the grow lights are gonna be blocking some of that wind. So I might try to put them like up here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put them up here and then face them down, and it'll go down across here, and I'll have another one doing this. And then once I get a lot to a lower level, it'll be a lot easier, because I'm assuming I'll probably, to be honest, I don't even know really. I'll probably do something like this. To be honest, when I did the planning, I did not think the grow lights would be this far out. So I need to kind of figure out how to do this. So I guess I'm just going to work with the fans a little bit and just see where I can get with that. And I'll see you guys in a second once I actually get the fans installed. Well, I've looked around with the fans, and to be honest, scratch the idea. We're not going to be doing fans like that. We're going to be sending those back in the morning. We're going to get another one of those fans. We're going to put it on the other side. Might get a little bit more, but to be honest, well, it's not really necessary. So we're just going to get one more, try to angle it a little bit better. Maybe even we could get like little fans, put them under like that and angle them straight up, and then put like rocks under them so air can still get under it and then be sucked up. That could probably be a good method too. But to be honest, I don't even know where I'm going to start now. So I might start with the biofilter. I might start with the fish tank. Because now the hydroponics are done. I just have to order that other fan and do some stuff at Amazon. And then, yeah, I mean, it's all coming along. I might just grab scissors and try to mess with these a little bit and try to make it more neat instead of looking like a jungle or something like that. So, I mean, I'll probably just go ahead and start with the biofilter. Maybe do some measuring, make sure I have, make sure that wherever that hose went, that hose is long enough to go from the fish tank all the way up to the biofilter. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys in a second once I figure out what I'm going to be doing next. All right, so I ended up taking everything that was kind of sticking all over. To be honest, it looks like I missed a few. Now I'm kind of looking over. I'll have to cut those in a second. But we ended up cleaning up all the other stuff going down. And then I ended up grabbing some stuff to kind of start the biofilter. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and put that together off camera, and then I'll go ahead and talk about it once it's done. So I'll see you once this is done. Alright, so I just finished the biofilter. There's still some things we still need to kind of do to finish the rest of it up. But here's what's going to happen. There'll be a pump in the corner. They'll pump water all the way up into here, all the way through this, and then another pipe will take it all the way through into this, going all the way through the system, back out. Here's what's happening with the actual filter. We have two of these sponge things, and we have a ton of biofilter beads. There's a more correct word for that, but I'm just going to call them beads for now. To be honest, I probably will just get a box after this, one of those more fancier, expensive boxes, because this is going to really suck to have to clean every 2 weeks. Plus, it's just going to be a huge pain to have to clean all of that and then have to take everything apart. Hot glue everything back together, and hot glue is not the best thing at all. So I'll probably just go with a box and order it, because I think it'll take a few weeks to get here. So yeah, so there's still a lot of things I really need to do. I'll probably try to finish up with this really quick. What's sad is the actual cording did not fit, so I'm going to have to take our hose that we water all the plants with, kind of cut it up a little bit and just use it for the actual aquaponics system, and I'll have to order more of those. And then some complication area in this, and I'll have to send this back to Amazon. And so definitely some complications in there, but other than that, it's still going really good. I think I'm going to go ahead and just try to finish some stuff up and then just start putting stuff together. So I'll see you guys once I kind of figure out what I'm going to be doing next. Okay, well, I just ran into a huge problem, and I'm testing out the pump, and I just plugged it into the hose and brought it up as high as it could possibly go, and the water doesn't even get 1/3 of the way up. And that's a huge problem, because that just shows that the pump is not going to work at all. It is not powerful enough, even close. So that runs into a huge barrier really quickly. But luckily, I do have a different pump for the watering, so I guess I'm just going to have to order multiple of everything, I guess. And a lot of stuff is going to have to go back to Amazon, so that's more work, but at least I have extra upgraded versions of that. So I guess I'll go ahead and put that together and let's hope it works. Alright, I ended up finishing it. It kind of looks like just a water slide. A lot of just water hoses, which is fine. But I'll to be honest, I might cut it like right here and try to just shorten this out a little bit. I feel like it's just kind of too much. I really do hope a lot of this works. Plus, this wasn't long enough, so I had to kind of improvise and make sure that hopefully works. I can't say for sure it will, but just I need to cross my fingers and just hope it works. Pump's already in, really hoping that works. It's just going to be kind of like a gamble type of thing. I'm going to have to just test my luck, and let's hope everything works right. A little bit nervous it does not, but I guess we'll see tomorrow. And then we'll have to figure that out very quickly, because by the time we do test it out, we might have the fish by then. So I'll probably have to do some early testing, but I really do hope everything works right. A lot of chances for stuff to go wrong though, which I'm very nervous about. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and kind of shorten that a little bit, and then I'll start kind of cleaning those rocks and getting the actual aquarium fish tank ready. Alright, so I ended up kind of taking I'd say about maybe 3 inches off of that, so that's very exciting, and it looks a lot better too. Then, going into the germinating room, we are now cleaning our rocks. Okay, so we were trying to just clean as much, just everything off of these. You can see the water's kind of cloudy-ish, some stuff like whatever that is on these rocks. I probably will do 2 of these to just clean as much off these rocks as possible that we don't want that we do not want in the water, and then we'll probably just use these, move them over to the fish tank, and then start throwing in some plants, and then we'll fill up the fish tank probably tomorrow, test everything, and then pick up the fish if everything works right. So I guess I'll see you guys in a second once I can get as much rocks on them as possible. Alright, so I got all the rocks in, and now I'm starting to think I might stall on getting the fish tomorrow. I might try to wait a little bit. I'm looking at Amazon right now, looking at biofilter boxes, and it looks like the earliest I can get it is within like 4 days. So, I mean, the fish could probably like run off of this for a while, but I really don't see it working for a week. So I might go ahead and do the fish tomorrow. I have everything ready, and we're about to go ahead and start doing the plants. I really need to get more rocks though, so I might have to pull out the plants later on and just try to get stuff here as fast as possible, and then go ahead and order stuff maybe in a few minutes, and then just see when stuff will get here. And if stuff will get here within a few weeks, then I'll probably hold off on the fish. But right now, the plan is getting the fish tomorrow. Alright, so I didn't end up doing just the plants. I ended up kind of just throwing some in, and I realized, yeah, we're going to need a lot more rocks. So I ended up just placing an order for about 20 more pounds of rocks, which is a lot. And so pretty much what we're going to be doing is I ended up placing an order for the other box. It'll be interesting to see how that works. And I ended up placing an order for some other pumps and other stuff that I'll need for the actual other setup. And yeah, I really do hope this works. I have kind of decided I can start the system without these. I'd like to kind of start this to see if it works and just kind of work with that. So I think the plan is I think for now I'm just going to say maybe to tomorrow. It's really just going to have to be what happens tomorrow morning. So the second I wake up, I'll probably wake up probably about 10 and try to get as much done as possible. Before I do, I'll probably check out Amazon and see if the orders are supposed to get here when it is. I'm really hoping they kind of say it's going to get here a few days early. Odds of it isn't super high with Christmas just happening, but really hope it does happen. And yeah, so I think for now I might, it's kind of 50-50, maybe yes, maybe no. But also I do want to say there will not be a second video tomorrow, so if you guys are going to be setting your calendars and your timers for the second video, there will not be a second video. So yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video. If you guys have anything to say about kind of like the setup, how it's going, or anything like that, please comment that down. It's crazy that after 3 months of work, we are finally starting to work on this, which is so incredible. So incredibly excited to work with all this. I'm trying really hard to get my hands on some of these particular goldfish I really like. I saw this gold one. I probably will not get that. The odds of getting that is very low. I think I'm just gonna go with a lot of classic, just normal goldfish. And then there's also ones at the store that kind of look like koi goldfish. That doesn't really exist, but the coloring of the goldfish looks exactly like a koi fish. So I might try to get a few of those because I really like koi fish. So I think this is just going to be the end of today's video. Didn't get a lot done, but at the end of the day, we still learned a lot of stuff. We made a lot of important decisions that we really needed to make, and I really feel like with everything we've decided to do today was the right thing to do. So I just really want to thank you all for watching today's video. So please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you do not miss our video, and please like this video. If you guys think anyone else that you know would like to check out this channel or any of our other videos, or maybe this video, please recommend this channel to them. I'd really appreciate it if you would. And yeah, please hit the bell notification on all so you do not miss part 2 of this video. It'll be coming out at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So yeah, I really want to just give a second to appreciate all of you guys for spending your time today to support this channel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow when we post next. Peace.